Go.
There's a famous seaside place called Blackpool that's noted for fresh air and fun. And Mr. and Mrs. Ramsbottom went there with a young Albert, their son. A grand little lad was their Albert, all dressed in his best, quite swell. He had a stick with an horse's head on it. The finest that wars could sell.
Rest in peace.
They didn't think much of the ocean. The waves were fiddling and small. There were no wrecks, nobody drowned. In fact, nothing to laugh at all. So, seeking further amusement, they paired and went into the zoo.
The patch is running out.
There were lions and tigers and camels, and old ale and sandwiches too. There was one great big lion called Wallace. His nose were all covered with scars. He lay there in a somnolent posture, with his side of his face to the bars. Now Albert had heard about lions, how they were ferocious and wild, and to see Wallace lying so peacefully, well, it didn't seem right to the child.
This is Lincolnshire.
So straightway the brave little fella, not showing a morsel of fear, took his stick with the horse's head on it and pushed it in Wallace's neck. You could see that the lion didn't like it, for giving it quite a roll, he pulled Albert inside the cage with him and swallowed the little lad whole. Then Pa, who had seen the occurrence and didn't know what to do next, said, "Mother, yon lion's et Albert." And Mother said, "Yeah, I'm vexed." So Mr. and Mrs. Ramsbottom, quite rightly, when all said and done, complained to the animal keeper that the lion had eaten their son. The keeper was quite nice about it. He said, "What a nasty mishap. Are you sure that it's your lad he's eaten?" Pa said, "I'm sure. There's his cap." So the manager had to be sent for. He came and he said, "What's to do?" Pa said, "Yon lion's eaten our Albert, and him in his Sunday clothes too." Then Mother said, "Right's right, young fella. I think it's a shame and a sin for a lion to go and eat Albert after we've paid to come in." The manager wanted no trouble. He took out his purse right away and said, "How much to settle?" And Pa said, "What do you usually pay?" But Mother had turned a bit awkward. When she thought about Albert had gone, she said, "Now somebody's got to be summoned." So that's where decided upon. Round they went to the police station, in front of a magistrate's chap. They told him what's happened to Albert, and proved it by showing his cap. The magistrate gave his opinion that no one was really to blame. They said he hoped the Ramsbottom
Family.
would have further sons to the name. At that Mother got properly blazing. "And thank you, kind sir," she said. "What a waste of all lives raising children to feed ruddy lions, not me."